Good evening. A man's been sentenced to 14 years in prison for grievous bodily harm after he battered his former girlfriend unconscious and then, in the words of the judge, took a knife to her face.
Zoe Dronfield had just ended her relationship with Jason Smith when he attacked her in February last year. Callum Watkinson's report begins with images that Zoe released to show the extent of the injuries she suffered.
It's 14 months since her ex-boyfriend did this to her. And today, Zoe Dronfield emerged from court in Royal Leamington Spa after seeing him sentenced to 14 years in prison.
Today, justice has been served and my attacker got 14 years in prison for almost killing me and leaving my two beautiful children without a mother. I hope by speaking out it gives strength and courage to those who feel trapped in with an abusive partner and they can make the decision to get out.
Jason Smith attacked Zoe in her sleep. He stabbed her in the neck and stamped on her head repeatedly, breaking her nose and cheek and leaving her with a bleed on her brain. She told me she was left so traumatized that hypnotherapy was the only answer, reliving the incident so she could live with it. Zoe, tell me why you decided to take the step of having hypnotherapy to remember what had happened to you.
Well, in order for me to get clarity around the actual incidents that happened, I wanted to go back and try and get as much information because everything was hazy. Obviously, I'd given my statements to the police at the time, but I'd suffered a bleed on the brain, I'd had all sorts of separate injuries to do with trauma to the head. So it was more about getting clarity and kind of going back to my former self, getting confidence, building myself back up.
As he sent him to prison today, a judge described Smith as a violent bully who will not take no for an answer. It appeared, the judge told Smith, that after you had beaten her senseless, you took a knife to her face. These injuries were deeply and utterly unpleasant and show the extent of the control you had over her and your loss of control over yourself. Callum Watkinson, ITV News, Royal Leamington Spa.